I look terrible. I just woke up, but so I have come to the realization that, well, I know I've been depressed, but I feel like I've been like way depressed. So a couple weeks ago, I like for 3 days that I was off, I had the lights off. I live in like 100 square foot apartment, so there's no windows. It's a garage turned into an apartment. So it gets dark when like the lights are off. So I was literally laying in the dark for 3 days and just watching Netflix. I didn't get up to use the bathroom, to eat, well, I ate some, but after I get back in bed. And like I've been doing that for a while, and I've like really isolated myself um because interactions like really leave me exhausting. My neighbor, I talked to him yesterday. He's like a Spanish guy. He doesn't speak English, but he was so sweet, and I left so uncomfortable because like I was like, even though there's no way that we'd ever get close, I was like, I don't want to ever get close to him. I don't want to like let him down, which is like the weirdest thing. So it's like I feel like me isolating myself is making like my avoidance like way worse. Like I feel like I'm worse than I ever been. I literally don't talk to anyone anymore, which I'm isolating myself. But yeah, so like stay I literally stayed in my bed for 3 days in the dark, ate, and then went to sleep. And yeah, I feel like that's like the peak of my depression. Um, because also I have like a serving job. So when I serve, like I feel like so like weird talking to people. Like I it's like I'm looking at myself talking to people. And like it's just like a weird interaction. Like everything's so manual. Like I suck. I'm the most awkward person because like even like interactions have become so weird and like mechanical. Like I'm like, okay, make sure you smile, like look approachable. So like I look like an idiot. I'll be like talking like, yeah, we can do that. We can like, and I can see people make fun of me, but it's like I don't know how to like talk without having an RBF. I don't know how to be approachable. Like I'm losing like all social skills, which is so weird. And then on top of that, I am an introvert, and on top of that, I'm super avoidant, and then on top of that, I have trust issues. So I am like, I already know as soon as I get money, the first thing I need to do is do psychotherapy, like ASAP, because like I am like just being crazy. But yeah, so I've apparently been depressed this whole time, and also like just maladaptive daydreaming the whole day. Like I'm never present. And so like last week I was like, let me just go to Starbucks and read a book. And so for the 3 off days, I got ready. I went to Starbucks, sat in the sun. I'm not really getting vitamin D, so that also is like really bad for my mood. But I don't know, I guess like I don't even know. It's so different this week just because those 3 days I went in the sun, and I actually was like enjoying myself, and I felt like really productive, which is crazy because I'm never like really productive. But and I wasn't even doing anything, but the fact that I got out of bed and like went to Starbucks like made me feel like I was so happy. And like I was like, because I was so happy, like suddenly thinking about it, I was like getting tears because like shocks my like, I don't know, my hormones. But yeah, after those 3 days, like this week has been so crazy different because, well, when I was at Starbucks, I was listening to audiobooks, which I'm never present. So when you're listening to audiobooks, you're present, you're looking around, like you're like like just you're present, and I'm never present. So, and they were like long audiobooks. So I got back and like I was just present because like I've been present for a couple hours. So like my mind was just like still in like that present mode. So I'm like looking around like this is so like in my apartment, I'm like, this is so weird. I'm like feel like I'm like super focused. But and I'm just being present, which is the craziest thing. But yeah, so I did that, and then like this week has just been so different just because of like those outings at Starbucks. Like I got up, did my breath work, because my body, I wake up stressed. I wake up my sympathetic, so I did breath work, I did yoga, made myself sugar milk, um and then I journal and I'm listening to a podcast. That's been like that for the last couple, like 2 3 days. So I'm like, I don't know how that really changed, but I feel like really different these couple days. So yeah. Also, I'm writing a book, an interracial period place romance, because I love period place and I love interracial romances. So it's about a black girl with blue eyes. Yeah. My sleeping has not been as good though. I've only been getting like 5 hours, and usually like because I've like been working my breathing and making my body like not stress. I usually been getting like 8 hours, which I know like growing up I couldn't sleep past like 5 hours, and I thought I was like that person that just didn't need sleep, but it's just because I was just stressed. So um this is lactate milk with sugar. It's so good. um yeah, I listened to I forget what her name is, but a podcast, and she was like how, and like I cry like all the time when I think about my life, because I'm 26 and like I have like not really done anything. I feel behind. I don't have a career. Like I'm not paycheck to paycheck, but kind of am. I don't know. But I always cry because I'm like, I'm behind. I have no like path, no nothing. I feel helpless. And she was like, the lady in the podcast was pretty much like, why do you feel like you're behind? Like your 20s. In your 20s is like for you to figure out what you want to do. Like the scale that we all think of, like 20s, you know, have your career, 30s, you know, start a family, is like from back then when like the lifespan was like 60, you know, and people lived till 90 or 80, 90. And like it was way easier back then, and like mental health is like so bad today. Like we don't have it like they don't have like we have it, and inflation and economy and like new jobs coming, new jobs ending, like it's just not the same. So like why do we like put ourselves on like that same scale, which made me really happy, because she's like, you're in your 20s, you're not stuck, or you're stuck, but she's like, you're not behind, like you're doing exactly what you need to do, just figure out what you want to do. And that made me really happy. So I love that. I'm gonna start listening to more podcasts. I bought a Shadowwick book because I really want to like build good character. Like I watch these movies of like these men from like, I just watched Gladiator 2, which was like okay, but it's like the men have like such like good character, like valor, and like that's so impressive to me. And I want someone with like good character, and I'm like, I need to like build character so then I can attract someone with good character. And I want like old school, but I don't know what like character, like impressive character for a girl is, besides like being a mom and like crap like that. I don't want to be a mom anytime soon. Anytime soon. I really want to like have kids like through like surrogate or whatever, like 10 or 12, and then like build like this like big like place in Texas or somewhere, and then like have mentors, like therapists, and like build like playgrounds and just like let them live there and like grow. So then I'll still have kids, but like I won't have to raise them, because I feel like my mental health, like I don't think I could. Also, like it makes me, my mom, like she had 5 kids and she had bad mental health. Like I understand, like being stressed, like that, like body and like mind stress, like really takes a toll on you. And like she didn't have like anything to prevent her from having kids. She had 5 kids. She had a husband that didn't like, or a boyfriend that just didn't really care for her, left her, and then like she's not a citizen. She has no way of making money. She has mental health problems. She doesn't want to work, and she develops like schizophrenia because like the stress is like so much on her. And I'm like, that could be me. Like if I had 5 kids right now, I would like give them up. I couldn't do it. Like, there's just no way. And I just, like, that's just crazy that she did it for so long. And, like, yeah, I appreciate her, but also, like, I would never talk to her again. Even though it's not her fault, but, like, honestly, it's, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't really have feelings. Like, if someone said she died, I'd be like, okay. Which actually happened a couple years ago. Like, my brother was like, yeah, she died because she thought she died. And I was like, okay. Like, but also that could be because I'm, like, super numb. Yesterday, a little kid asked me, he was staring at me and he was like, are you a boy or a girl? In front of everyone. And that's, like, one of my triggers from before because I had short hair and everyone, like, I was the only, like, black kid and I had, like, pretty much bald. And, like, that, like, triggered me. Like, called weird or being, like, saying that, like, triggers me so bad. And, like, I know he didn't mean, he's a kid. And, like, I don't think I look a boy, but that triggered me so bad. I was like, I'm gonna beat his ass. But I was like, he's like 6. And then what else was I talking about? Also, yeah, so I really appreciate, first of all, black women have it hard. Even though I don't have black friends, I'm not around black people and, like, easily embarrassed by black people. Just because of how I grew up, but it's like they really have it hard because, like, trauma is passed down from generation. It's just always passed down. And so all these black people are, like, have traumas passed down from slavery, just passed down different types of traumas. And then, like, none of them are in parent households. You know, they're all, like, in survival mode, like, trying to pay bills, like, and then, you know, they're not taught anything, so they pick bad partners, they don't get married, they have kids, and then they, like, because they want love, you know, so they don't care, they just want love, and then that doesn't work out, they get another partner because they don't want to be alone. And then you have, like, all these kids with all these different baby daddies, and then that's just more stress and, like, the trauma. And it's just like black women really have it hard, even black men have it really hard. But I'm really thankful that I'm 26, a virgin, never been kissed, never been hugged, never nothing. And I do have the same traumas, but I'm really thankful that I have no kids, like, and I have this, even though I'm doing really terrible, like, being, like, always getting, like, I can't stay at a job for very long and stuff like that. But I'm just thankful I have this time to, like, really, like, work on myself. Like, even if I get, like, just a little bit better, like, every year, it's still just a blessing. And I get to know myself and understand what I like. And, like, I'm starting to figure out, like, more stuff about myself and, like, more hobbies. So that's good. But yeah, I'm really thankful for the time I get to really get to know myself and, like, develop myself without, like, any, like, interference. So that's cool and a blessing, because a lot of people, they don't even get that. They have kids and then that's it. So yeah. I think that's it. I bought a book. I'm gonna start, like, every 6 weeks, like, take a book and, like, try to break it down. We'll see how long it lasts. And, like, doing more audiobooks about, like, just self-help and getting to know myself better. And then once, like, also I'm gonna try to make this app because I'm, like, a lot of, like, when I was in college, like, if I didn't have someone to go to lunch with, I just wouldn't go to lunch. I would get, like, to go and I'd do it in my room. I'm like, what if there's also, like, a little tiny app, like, $5 for a semester, and then you just can get on it, click on it, swipe, find a lunch buddy, like, checks, hey, meet me here, and then, like, I don't know. So I'm gonna try that. And try to, like, get it at USF before I have time, because August is, like, the when the school starts, so we'll see. And then, but if it doesn't go out, because, like, I get stressed and discouraged, then it doesn't go out. But yeah, so as soon as I get money, I'm gonna start. I really want to do psychotherapy, to help with like my avoidance personality, I watched a YouTube channel of this girl. She's a black girl. She's so pretty. Like I really like admire her. But I watched her and she's dating this guy, and so she went with his family. They did a vacation. The family was like really like loud and like funny. They drank and like they were dancing, and she was just like getting along with people, and like my heart started racing. I was so uncomfortable because I was like, there's no way I could ever do that in this state. Like there's no way I could, like, relationships, like they scare me. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do, but I'm really glad for this time just figuring stuff out. Yeah, but that's it. I'm gonna get Botox because I hate my RBF. This is my face normal. But I'm like, I don't, I'm a server, so I'm like, I have to be approachable. Like when I serve Spanish people, Spanish ladies, I don't know what I do, but like they always are like, and like won't make eye contact, won't look, and I'm like, there's something I'm doing with my face that's like really like giving off like snobby or something. Also, I know what I look like because I'm looking at myself, but I can't picture myself, so it's hard. I have like a very like, if I picture myself, it's just a blur. I don't know what I look like. Like people tell me all the time I have a huge butt, and I'm like, oh, thank you. But in my head, I don't have a big butt because I can't picture my butt. Like it's the weirdest thing. And then when I look in the mirror, I'm just like, oh, it looks like normal. I can't really compare it. Like I'll be like, oh, it's bigger than this person's, but it's like I'm like, it's just a butt. But I can't picture myself, so I can't really like. It's the weirdest thing. I think it's from when I was younger because I was like, being ugly was like such a big like traumatic experience for me. Like having no hair, my mom, like she'd have fits and shave my hair and then send me back with all these white people, and they're like, why'd you bald headed? And like I had so many traumatic experiences with that, and so like I would look in the mirror and be like, I'm so ugly. I'd cry. I'd rip myself out of pictures because I'm like, I'm so ugly. And like I feel like because I was like, it was like so traumatizing, like looking at myself in the mirror. Like I was so numb, like nothing fazed me, but I'd look at myself in the mirror and that would just like make me like break down. Like I'm so ugly. Like, no, like I'm not pretty. Like I never had a boy come up to me and like flirt with me. And also like I'm a virgin because I'm told like right now. And like when I do myself, I look really good now. But people think like I look like this the whole time. So when I tell them I'm a virgin, they're like, oh wow, like that's really good. But it's like I didn't start looking like this till like a year ago. I was like really big and really ugly till like a year ago. So I pretty much am a virgin because I never had anyone like show interest. And then also like I didn't know how to like hold my face. So I would like be like this. And I would talk like this. Wait, I'd be like this. And I would talk like this. And I didn't even know, like, until I became a server, like, how unapproachable I was. And I'm still not good at it, but I'm getting better. But, so, yeah, I was just, like, really mean and unapproachable looking. And also, I had, like, trauma. I'm scared of relationship. I have trust issues. So, like, I'm not really a virgin because it's not really, like, a big thing because I, like, wasn't like people were like trying to like have sex with me, you know? So it's not like I was like really fighting against anything. I was like depressed for like so many years and like wouldn't talk to anyone. So yeah, that's that. But now it's like everyone's like, oh wow, you're like, that's so good, you're a virgin. I'm just like, okay. Also, I don't think I have a hymen. I looked up video or pictures on Google, and it's like supposed to like, so there's not supposed to be an opening, there's supposed to be like a wall. And so I'm like looking down there, I'm like, I have an opening, I don't have a wall, like I don't even have, like I have nothing. So I'm like, I don't have a hymen. And my friend, I guess he's like getting deported. He was like, he wants to pay me like 20K to like marry him just on paper. And I'm like, I would do that if I had a hymen, so then I could prove that like I'm a virgin, like we're not having sex. Because I'm like, what if like I get with him for 7 years and then it ruins my chance of like finding like my person, and then I'm like, but we don't have sex, and like he won't believe me unless like I have proof, and I'm just like, I don't think I have a hymen, so I don't think I can do it. I'm so weird. Also, I think my vaginismus is like going away, because before I couldn't wear tampons, and now I'm like starting to get better. My palate floor was like deteriorating because I would stand when I was using the bathroom because I'm scared of toilets. But now that I have my own bathroom, I sit, like my palate floor is like strengthening back again, so I can like take tampons, and I can almost hold my pee. I'm still not there. I still have bladder incontinence and content, but I can almost hold my pee back again, so that's good. Anyways, that's it.